Hello and welcome to another episode of the Far Off Show where I am Damian Farr, and tonight we are talking about The Lion King. The new one and the old one, because I want to talk about both right away. Because why not? They're both great movies, being honest. I personally like them both. I know that's a weird thing to say. I think the original is definitely an FARR. You know, great film. It's a classic. It's pretty much the story of how let's just say it is tragedy makes greater people in a way. Or in this case, lions. I mean, Simba was exiled himself, technically, well, Scar did, but that's not important. And he became a better lion? It would be man, but you know what I mean. He became a better lion overall. I mean, without that exile, he might not have been the great king that he became, you know? That's how I see it, personally. I think he did great. So, I think the original is a classic. So what do I think about the new one, then? Well, I didn't see it in IMAX, which I feel like I wanted to, but I was just like, eh. I didn't see Far From Home in IMAX either, which ironically enough, wanted to as well. I don't get me wrong, I love IMAX. It's just, don't really have the time to see some of these movies multiple times anymore. You know, adulthood is a thing now, unfortunately. So, the CGI, just amazing. That's all I gotta say. Amazing. I thought I was watching a nature documentary where I was like, wow, this is great. I can't believe it. Like, what is happening? And then the lions would talk and I'd be like, whoa, this isn't a BBC documentary. Whoa, this isn't Planet Earth. So the thing I want to say right away is I like Donald Glover. I think he's a great actor, great rapper, great comedian, great writer, you know, great everything personally. I think he's just great. So when I heard he was announced, I'm like, oh boy, guess what's happening? And then, well, I got excited thinking an album was going to be happening around this time. There's still no Donald Glover or Childish Gambino album, which kind of let down. There's 2 songs that he's on. Well, 1.5, mainly. I would even push to just say 1 because, well, unfortunately for him, he's not really in much of it. And then the big thing I really want to talk about, because like I said, the original's an FARR. I think this one's an FAR. The CGI looks great. Would I watch this one over and over again over the original? I would probably splice together the original half before the Hakuna Matata where he becomes adult Simba. Splice the first half of the original movie and then splice the second half of this one. For some reason, I don't know. Obviously, I like Donald Glover, but I feel like that would be a cool alternative somehow to make that work. Or even just make one super movie where it's both of them mixed together, all the scenes added from this one and all the scenes that are better from the original one, just put them all together. I think that'd be really cool. Really weird, obviously, because they don't have the same voice actors. And then the big thing I want to talk about is the one shot that is completely non-CGI. It's one real shot. I think it's the opening shot. Tell me, have you seen the new one? Tell me in the comments below. What do you think that shot is? Because Jon Favreau, the director, talked about it. He said, I put one shot in there that's real. And I'm like, it's got to be the first shot. Like, there's no animals, no nothing. It's just a shot of the sunset. So, what do you think of The Lion King, the original, and the remake here? I personally like both of them. Do I think the remake is as good? Definitely not, but it's still a great film. There's some good original scenes, and they redid some of the stuff here, which I think was for the better in some points. And this is being cut in here because, well, I forgot to show it off because I always forget somehow. The card, it's supposed to look like the Broadway Lion King, which I haven't seen the Broadway production yet. It's coming to Milwaukee, Wisconsin actually pretty soon, so I'm excited to maybe go see the production and then maybe see it on Broadway if I really like it. So I think it's pretty sweet actually. I think it's one of my better cards that I've made yet. But soon there'll be better ones in the future. So tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.